I remember it like it was yesterday. It was the 2001 Black Guy Convention, and a Harlem-born rapper by the name of Cameron. He said that he was going to turn pink into the new black. He got himself a pink Range Rover and ran around in pink furs. And I, alone, stood up and said, no. Okay? We're talking about 3 days of the convention of me screaming, guys, this is not the way that we want to take these things. If you do this, that guy that's hooping at Marquette right now, in 20 years, he's going to talk about how his son's a daughter. But hey, they were laughing. They're like, Jay, you're blowing this out of proportion. Go ahead, guys. Yeah. Pink is the new black. And I personally did my best to try to say, it's not pink, it's salmon. Even in the what's that, Wreck-It Ralph movie? Yeah, it's not pink, it's salmon. All right, but no. I was overruled. And now here we are all these years later, and young men believe in pink shirts believe it's okay to beat the hell out of women that did absolutely nothing wrong to them. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been fantastic over the past couple of days when it came to a lot of the content that I've been uploading. It's a lot of campaign ads. And so, the Ebony Emissary, the White Ambassador, we riding again. Let's get to it.
And if the prisoners, and by the way, let's let the prisoners know. If he goes to prison, let them know what he did. Someone showed them that video. Prisoners have internet, don't they? Fuck this dude. If Jeffrey Dahmer is going to get shivved in a prison by a black dude, how does this guy not deserve the same thing?
Oh, trust me, he deserves every ounce of what of what he should catch, seriously, because this was completely unprovoked. I know that I didn't show him like walking up. He walks past her once and he comes back to her, and then he just starts wailing on this woman, and it's really ridiculous. This is this is infuriating. For as us guys, that Y chromosome, it's kicked. The protect of the Y chromosome should be kicking in right now.
It's fucking outrageous, man. And it's so stupid on so many levels. So this woman, who, by the way, is a trooper, she's strong. She's actually recovered. And she...
Yeah, and he weak because seriously, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I've always been a little bit just physically more, capable. And it's like, you doing all this while and all this beating on it and she's still getting up. Devin, you're 100% correct. This woman is... She is woman, hear her roar. She's everything that she's probably not a feminist because she's just way too strong.
Posted this. This is her post. She started a YouTube channel and posted this, and she's doing interviews. So we'll go over those. This guy walks out, and guess what the woman does? She picks up her phone, calls 911, and goes, a big black dude with a long sleeve pink shirt on just attacked me. And you know what they did? They notified the police, and the police looked for and immediately found a big black dude with a long sleeve pink shirt on.
Seriously, because you do stand out like nobody's business. I mean, for real. And if you walk out, I can't help but think this guy has to be, he's either the product of a single mother or completely alphabetical, because this is ridiculous. It really is. You guys saw that beating.
Ta-da! You're a fucking idiot. So, I don't know, were you trying to get away? What was the reason you did this? What's going on, man? What seems to be the problem? Mr. Black Dude? Well, what's his name? Joshua James King. He was on some king shit that day. He is king. Not he was kings. Joshua James. Yeah, I'm sure he goes by that name in the street. What do you go by, JJ? Hey, JJ, what are you mad about? Look at that.
Probably J-Dub, something along those lines. That is a rather Anglo-Saxon name now, isn't it? But it's disturbing how easily so many folks, and once again, I don't know if this man is a descendant or not. I mean, yeah, that's a like I said, that's a rather standard name, but to think, I know that there is just this missing of that Y chrome, like you've removed the country, particularly in our urban and quote unquote black spaces, removed that leadership, removed that purpose that so many are supposed to have. And it's infuriating how much bullshit they've allowed to go on. Because if you don't think that this, in one way, shape, or another, reflects upon the welfare state that we have here, yeah, you're not paying attention.
Angry, retarded face. You mad about slavery? You mad about that? You mad about the whippings and the lynchings and the beatings and slavery? Hey,
400 years.
JJ, slavery. Slavery. Still mad? Why don't you take it out on that innocent woman? Fucking unbelievable. So, I don't even know. I don't even know what to do here. So, you can have the rage, the rightful rage to this fucking idiot, JJ. And you can shake your head at him, but where does that get us? Here's what the next phase of outrage must be. It's the coverage of this, or lack thereof. And it's the complete and total lack of pattern recognition when it comes to who is doing this to whom. And, oh, by the way, the mainstream media and the normies out there, they're not adverse to pattern recognition. It's just their patterns are totally stupid. As in, white cops seem to be hunting and killing black people for no reason. Oh, right, like the, what? Oh, like the black people who are overdosing? Or the black people who are reaching for knives? Those guys? No, I don't think so. But yeah, there are patterns. Oh, evil whites. I found a white. Here's a clip of a black being victimized. Look at the pattern. Look at the pattern. Let's look at the patterns. How about it?
And what he's really pointing out here, because I know I gotta hop in at some point, is the hypocrisy. It's a gigantic hypocrisy. And honestly, Devin, I know you're gonna feel differently about this, but it's a man beating on a woman. A black man beating on a white woman, a brown woman getting beat on by a white man. That it's just a man beating on a woman, and that in and of itself is more than enough to trigger that anger that we see as men when it's like, yo, that's not to be harmed in such a manner. That's to be protected. And unfortunately, feminism in a lot of ways has laid the groundwork for this as well. Because of their influence in the whole, in the creation and cultivation of the welfare state that, has jettisoned fathers, jettisoned, morals, jettisoned strong foundations from a lot of these, young folks' lives. And I don't know this guy's age by any stretch of the imagination. His age really doesn't matter. But there's, once again, there are generations of folks who have been missing those links since the 60s, man.
And here's Andrea, and that's the damage that has been done to her face. Now let's watch how this was covered, shall we? Let's do it.
A man unleashing a string of punches on a stranger, leaving her battered and bruised.
It's all caught on camera.
Okay, yeah, thick, bro. I'm sorry, I'm gonna point it out. Y'all know how it is. Like, yikes, man. Like, you wearing that dress, sweetheart.
Number 2, and the victim speaking exclusively to Local 10. Let's go to reporter Roy Ramos, live now in Brickell, with this very disturbing story. Roy.
Calvin and Nicole, the victim in this case, still very emotionally shaken by all of this. It has been nearly 2 weeks since this all happened, and she still had visible injuries all over her body. She said she didn't know this man and has no idea why he would attack her.
Since what happened? Since the hate crime happened? Since the racist attack happened? The lead of the...
And here's kind of where things get weird, Devin, because she don't know why he attacked her. The best guesstimation is, he was feeling froggy. She was alone and vulnerable. I mean, he's a predator. He's a predator, and predators, they come in all colors and shades and all that other fun shit. So this was more beyond like the racial element of it. I don't think I think it was a predator came across vulnerable prey and did horrible things to her. Really, really abused her.
This is not black man attacks Hispanic woman? That's it? That's not it? You're not going with that? We're not going to mention...
Of course not, because, people of color, right? It's people, right? It's people of color. So if either one of them had been white, they probably would have gone in with the racial angle.
He's black. Do you think we don't know he's black?
graphic surveillance video inside a Metro Mover September 4th capturing a violent attack on 29-year-old Andrea Puerta.
Puerta, you ugly island.
She is the woman sitting on the top right corner of your screen as 25-year-old Joshua James King, seen in a pink t-shirt, walks in. Once he sees that there are no other passengers is when he returns and immediately begins pummeling Puerta.
Like I said, first and foremost, she's like attractive. Why ain't you holla at her first and foremost? But either ways, like I said, he saw somebody vulnerable. Like he went, checked, made sure there was nobody. He's a predator. And honestly, he needs to be in jail for as long as we can keep him there legally.
Remember that I close my hands and I say, stop, stop.
More than 20 punches thrown before Puerta tries to get away. King then pushing her before slamming her into a chair head first. Puerta blacking out.
He didn't stop. There was a moment that he said sorry, and I looked at him and he punched me, and after that, I don't know what happened.
Okay, I'm gonna stop, collaborate, and listen. Look at her face. Look at this woman. Imagine walking up to this woman and attacking her. Imagine what it...
Can't. I mean, honestly, like, like, yo, what's up? How are you doing? Oh, hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien, y tú? Just, I'm a gentleman, right? Make sure she's okay. Like, hey, you out? Like, because the thing that was running through my mind is, Islam's right about women. There's a reason. I mean, like, hey, don't get mad at me, but there is a reason that in that culture and that they tend to have women have to be chaperoned and chauffeured around because there is an inherent level of vulnerability. All right?
Would take. How could you even think to do that, let alone do it? This is insanity. That dude, JJ King, he needs a lobotomy, or he needs to have his balls cut off. Fuck him. And by the way,
seriously, this is a one flew over the cuckoo's nest situation. Yeah, definitely in the role of Jack Nicholson here, because she seems very, very sweet. Just the energy that she gives off. She seems like a very sweet person that genuinely didn't deserve this, man, for real. So, yeah, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead and do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub, if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day? Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Man, the pink shirt thing. I'm telling y'all, I tried. I did my best. Okay, I was like, look, don't be running around here in pink shirts, cause if you willing to wear a pink shirt, you're willing to hit a woman. All right, I'm joking, but it's really hard to even pretend that this isn't heinous shit. Okay, and this guy doesn't deserve every ounce of law coming his way, and probably even more. But you may disagree. I don't see how you can, but if you do disagree, by all means, let me know what you guys think in the comments. And another thing, real quick, I'm glad to see the toxic masculinity thing just gone. All right, like a lot, like the mainstream, they dipped their toes in the water and they drew it back. But I tend to say, had she been there with a man, had she not been vulnerable, then this wouldn't have happened. He's a coward. He's a punk. And if you disagree, I'd love to hear it in the comments. Until the next one.